Jim Jordan walked into that hearing room thinking he was in control. He had his witnesses, his talking points, his whole performance ready to go. Then Jasmine Crockett raised her hand. What followed wasn't a debate. It wasn't an argument. It was a methodical, point-by-point dismantling of a sitting congressman who chairs the House Judiciary Committee, the committee literally named after the judicial branch, while apparently not understanding how the judicial branch works. She didn't yell. She didn't perform. She just asked questions, the kind you learn in the first week of law school. And she asked them calmly, patiently, and in front of cameras. She started at the very beginning. How many branches of government are there? Name them. Which branch handles criminal prosecutions? If someone has a problem with a court verdict, where do they take that? To Congress or to the appeals court? Basic civics, 8th grade level. And she had to ask it because the chairman of the House Judiciary Committee was sitting in that room arguing that a state court conviction, decided by 12 American citizens on a jury, should be relitigated inside a federal legislative committee, not the appeals court, not a higher judicial body, Congress, Jim Jordan's committee. She walked the witness through every step of how a criminal prosecution actually works. The investigation, the prosecutor's discretion, the grand jury, made up of ordinary citizens who had to issue a true bill before any charges were filed, the trial, the jury selection, the right to an attorney, the presentation of evidence, and ultimately a verdict delivered by a jury of peers. And then she made the point that ended the argument. In the New York case, every single one of those steps took place. Trump had attorneys, the jury was selected, evidence was presented, and at the end of it, 12 American citizens found him guilty. Not once, not twice, but 34 times across 34 separate counts. She said it plainly. The opinions of people who were not on that jury are not how this country works. If anyone has a genuine problem with that verdict, the answer is the appeals court. That's what it's there for. That's the process. That is how the system is designed to function. Jim Jordan has been in Congress for over a decade. He runs the committee named after the judiciary. And Jasmine Crockett just demonstrated, live on camera, that he does not understand the difference between state and federal jurisdiction, cannot explain how a criminal prosecution proceeds, and appears to believe that a congressional hearing is an appropriate venue to relitigate a state court jury verdict. She proved all of that without raising her voice once. Because when you have the facts, you don't need to perform, you just need to ask the right questions, and she had every single one of them.